Hello everyone, welcome back to the Excel 2016 training. In this video, we'll take a look at how we can insert pictures, shapes, icons, smart art, and also screenshots. Here is a workbook that we looked at in the previous video. I just renamed it appropriately to Images Shapes version 1, and I removed a couple of worksheets here. So here we're going to take a look at how we can insert pictures, online pictures, shapes, icons, etc. And once you go to the Insert tab, on the ribbon you have illustrations, and this is what we'll be looking at. Say you want to insert a picture. All you do is click on the picture icon, select the one you like or prefer. Then it shows up as an object. It's an overlay on top of the Excel spreadsheet. Say you want to insert your company logo or your project logo at the top of your Excel spreadsheet. So you need to make enough room there. It could be multiple rows or maybe just a single row with appropriate height. So it all depends on how you want to arrange things. Once it comes to this, it's all about personal thing, how you want to arrange, how you want to make it look and all that. But with image, when it comes to image, you do have a few options. You can apply a few things here. You can right click on it, you can crop the image if you want to, pull it down here, go up. So once it is done, click outside, and look, now your image is a little smaller. Now you can move around a little bit nicely and maybe delete unnecessary rows. So that's how you insert an image. You can also insert images from the internet. Of course, as long as you have rights, you can pull it down. I'll just do Microsoft, and I'll just pick this, do an insert. Shapes. You have a lot of options under shapes. Pick the one that you would prefer, and once the cursor switches to the plus cursor, use your left mouse button, hold it and drag it, and then you will see that particular shape. Now once you have the shape, you do have option to change colors and things like that. See, I can put it gray, a little bit of yellow or blue, so it's a personal preference depending on your project. Next, let us see how about icons. Pull that icons is a new thing, meaning I don't think icons were available in 2013, but in 2016 icons are very good. I mean, you really love it because they're not image. You can pretty much apply color, border color, you can do all that. So you have a lot more control over the appearance. Let's say I pick this particular icon, and as you can see, there's no difference between image icon or this particular. Let me go back here. So there's no much difference between the image, a shape, or icon. Now in shapes, you don't have much options. I mean, whatever you see, that's what you have. When it comes to icons, Microsoft had nicely organized them into various categories and pick the one that you prefer and use it. Once you add it to your spreadsheet, you can go to format. You can actually even right click there. You can fill it with a desired color. You can outline it with whatever color. You have style. You can do this as well. So again, it's and you can, they're vector based icons, so if you make them bigger, you still have the quality in it, and they resize appropriately. Shape does the same. You can increase the size, decrease the size. They look perfect. When it comes to images, it depends on the type of image. Let's say, for example, this particular Microsoft logo, I pull it, so I make it bigger, it still looks okay, and we'll make it small, it's perfect. But when it comes to Google, I pull it, make it bigger, it doesn't really look good. And if I do this, that happened. Look at this. The quality is different. So again, it depends on the image type you're dealing with. If you have vector images and enough of white background, depending, there are various other elements to it. So the safest bet is if you have an icon that works for you, and if you have an image, or I mean to say shape, that works for you, that would be your best pick. Next, SmartArt. SmartArt, I haven't seen many people using SmartArt within Excel, and people do use it, don't get me wrong, but people use this heavily with Microsoft Word. Let's see how it looks just with a quick example. Let's say I pick a list, it's a process, let's say double click this one. So I have this, it sits on top of Excel. Can move this around wherever I want. It works like an object. And insert the text appropriately, whatever you're trying to demonstrate or convey, and then you can just move it around, and maybe decrease the size if you prefer. And place it based on your workbook. There are a lot of options in terms of SmartArt. There's a category, and once you click on it, you get a few options on the right hand side. The screenshot here allows you to take a screenshot and embed that image into your workbook. And the screen clipping here allows you to clip or just select a region of your desktop and embed that into your spreadsheet. So let me click on screen clipping. Once I do that, your background becomes a little bit dull, and then you have a plus cursor. Once you have it, use your left mouse button, click it, drag it to the desired area, and release it. Once you do that, what you have is an image captured and embedded into your workbook. And you want to move it to a different sheet, all you do is Control C and paste it here. Sometimes you may want to include a screenshot of your desktop depending on your project. So, well, this is how you insert illustrations into your workbook and adds more graphics and kind of make it more interesting. Well, see you in the next video.